Welcome back to the podcast. Before we forget, where I'm Duran,
I'm Mike.
and we like to keep it short and sweet. So, Mike,
What's happening?
I got another question for you, my guy.
All right, let's go.
Do you think that Missy Elliott is the best female artist that we have had on planet Earth?
Like all around artists or just rap?
Just all around artist. Now, where this is coming from is recently Missy Elliott has become the first rapper to send a song into space. So if aliens are real, they out there jamming to a Missy Elliott song right now, and they probably recording a mixtape.
Oh man, I feel like it's hard to top somebody who's as talented as Missy. Because a lot of people don't realize like she produces, she makes beats,
Mm-hmm.
she sings
Mm-hmm.
as well as raps.
Not to mention, back when music videos were at a peak, she was producing some of the hottest videos.
Constantly.
Every song, all songs were hit. She did songs with some of the greatest songwriters and rappers and R&B singers. She had Aaliyah. She had Bone Thugs and Harmony. I think she got a song with. She do got a song with Cash Money back when they was on top.
Yeah.
I want to say she even got a song with Beyonce.
You
I
know what?
believe Destiny's Child at the time.
Give Missy her flowers. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, Missy's the best.
Like her albums, her first couple albums, absolute fire. They was just something different, and I don't know what they was cooking up back then with her and Timberland, but that was just absolutely crazy. He was on fire with them beats.
Yeah,
man.
as an all-around artist, Missy takes it. But my number two, I think, would surprise everybody.
What's that? I'm down. I'm down for it.
Because while I think Missy is like that, I think my number two is slowly like creeping in. The more I hear her music,
Be careful what you say.
right? The more I hear her music, because she can blend into so many different genres. She can go between singing and rapping.
Right.
And if you watch her videos, while some are controversial, I think she has the potential to put a lot of thought into what she does in her videos. And it's gonna be Doja Cat. I knew I was gonna get that look from you.
Every time, my ear twists and everything. You can't see it because my hair in the way. Doja Cat, bro, come on, man.
Bro, listen.
No, I understand where you're coming from, and you're right, but I don't like it. I don't have to like it.
Besides the cow song.
No, that was what's funny.
You see videos of Doja back when she was making music in her room, and like the concepts of how it started, and then you hear the actual song, and you're like, damn, that was pretty dope. And I saw how she came up with it. But creatively as an artist, I think she is one of those few artists that can blend and do so much. And if she can keep the crazy away from her music, I think people will agree with me in 5 years. Because she will be around in 5 years.
I know she will.
Unless she does something completely crazy.
She ain't going nowhere. She got to kill somebody for her not to be popular.
And even then, she'll just be doing what Tory Lanez is doing in prison. We're going to do it over the phone. If Tory could, man, I don't understand how this man went to prison, is making music through the phone, and it's still better audio than 90% of the people out here. Like, I don't know if you heard his music, but it's
I gotta look it up because I heard that he did do that.
But and he's releasing every Friday. So this man was like, you know what? I haven't released. I was supposed to be releasing every Friday. I'm gonna stick to it. He's calling it Free Tory. Like, so I mean, there's no excuse for any artist now.
I feel like they're gonna put a stop to that because when C Murder was doing that, they was not liking that. They told that boy he couldn't get a pen or paper.
Yeah,
they shut that down ASAP. Once I forgot what
Tory Lanez don't use pen or paper.
No, I know
They're gonna have to cancel his phone calls, which he pays for. So,
indeed, but if it's a will, it's a way. You know, haters be hating. But back to the subject, I really do think that Missy Elliott is definitely top tier. And I know people are gonna bring up the other greats like Whitney Houston and bring up people like that. And it's like I'm not taking away from them, but I'm saying Missy, there will never be another Missy Elliott. She's
Yeah.
definitely solidified her place in those list of people. It's a good solid 10 of them that can never ever be replaced.
And I also feel like when it comes to Missy, you can play her music today and people still feel it. Like, it's my window. I can't stand the
You know
rain.
how many female
Like people
artists
are like,
she's helped
whoa. She still
and
write music for people.
continue to help bring out how much like her beats and just artistry in general just influence so many people. Like it's so many samples that I hear and I'm like, wait a minute, that sounds real familiar. Ah, Missy. As a matter of fact, the song that she got with the Hot Boys, that beat right there got sampled by a lot of artists, especially from Houston. They was freestyling over that like it wasn't no tomorrow, and it
Right,
just sound perfect, slowed down. So
right.
even when you slow the music down, it still sound amazing, which is crazy.
Now, if you had to pick a male artist, like overall singing, rap, and all of that, who would you choose?
That's hard for me because males is a little bit different.
Why?
Because I need somebody that just genuinely affected rap forever, not somebody that I just like for the moment or somebody who had a small period
But
of
it's an
time.
overall artist, so it's rapping, singing, all of that. And I easily know who I would pick.
I
And I easily know who my second person would be.
I don't even know who that would be because like I mean how let me know what you think.
Chris Brown.
See, I want to say Chris Brown, but this bias because you know how I feel about Chris Brown. That's my boy.
Yeah, but when you look at how flawless he can like rap on the beat, and people are like, "Oh crap, okay, it's Chris Brown." Or he can sing on the beat, and you're like you really don't know what you're gonna get from a Chris Brown feature until you hear it. So like, I feel like easily Chris Brown is gonna be that person that when we look at greatest artists of all time, he's easily gonna be up there for his work in pop, R&B, rap. Like this man just rotates wherever he needs to be. And then my second is going to be Childish Gambino.
See, I don't really know too much about Childish Gambino to give that verdict, so I'm gonna leave that one to you. I'm gonna have to do some research. We're gonna have to come back to that. But I just didn't say Chris Brown because I'm biased. In another episode, I already told y'all how I felt about Chris Breezy. The dude is literally dancing and singing at the same time and busting out full blown raps better than the rappers, which is crazy.
Better than most of the
Like I had
rappers
to
ever.
pull out like 2 songs at least to show somebody. I'm like, well, you ain't never heard Chris Brown rap? No, I ain't never heard that. Played them songs, they ain't even believe that was Chris Brown. No singing, all rap on the track. And it's
And
like that's crazy. And I feel like while he was rapping, he was dancing. Cause Chris Brown never stopped dancing. That's a real thing. I want y'all to know that. He never stopped dancing. Dude would be pouring some juice. Like just pour a cup of juice, bro. You doing too much.
I just, I feel like the minute he got on a song with Busta Rhymes and Lil Wayne and held his own, like people can say what they want. He's supposed, at this point, if he's supposed to have the weakest verse, but it wasn't a weak verse. I feel like Chris Brown's going to be the one that when we look at full picture, even through the controversy, like this man had a whole album that everybody refused to buy that had hits on it. Then the next album, everybody was like, all right, that's enough. We can't go without Chris Brown too much longer. He continues to drop hit after hit after hit. Like we cannot deny this man. And now he's back up top.
You know, the crazy part is they said that he told Buster that his verse was too weak and he had to come back,
He did, and Busta did come back.
which is crazy.
So I
Which is
mean,
crazy. You telling Buster Rhymes that his verse is too weak, and I want to hear that verse and see what it was that Chris Brown was like, nah, bro, that's not it. Because he showed and say that to Lil Wayne.
Oh no, I feel like he was like, "Hey Wayne, I'm sending it over." Wayne had it back in an hour. Was like, this will do.
He probably didn't even question it. They probably didn't even listen to it. They probably just threw it on there. Yeah, this gonna be fire. Ain't no point in checking this. But
Yeah.
I can agree with that. So if we had to put that into perspective, yes. I don't Childish Gambino, I don't know for sure.
So who, as far as Childish Gambino, he started off as a rapper, but like his transcends as an artist, even into TV and movies. But like
Yeah.
he does his rap, he does his uh, singing now,
Right.
and hell, he can direct, he can do all of that. So when we look at the full scope of an artist and what it's considered today,
Right.
I feel like Donald Glover, Childish Gambino, whatever you call him, he's going to be on that list behind Chris Brown, like right behind Chris Brown.
I see. I see. You're gonna ask me what male would I put in second place? What other male?
Oh no, what female would you put in second place behind Missy? Because you said Doja Cat wasn't it for me.
Nah, that wasn't it.
So,
But the information is there, so I can't say that and then not agree with what's going on. She just makes I don't know because the behavior don't got nothing to do with the music catalog. So for her music catalog and what she does and what she brings to the industry, when she does say something, people are listening. So regardless of if we think they're not, they are. It shows.
and I've listened to not her most recent album, but the one before that had that. I find it hard to find someone like you, like that whole trend on there, because that song right there is my shit. But it
Bro,
wasn't a bad album at all. And when you go through and listen to it, like she does a good job, like singing, rapping, putting her like the order of her songs all makes sense. So like you could tell she really puts thought into her music. Then she comes out with controversial music, dressed up as whatever, and
yeah, I know what it is.
so it's just two different things. Like,
She got that song with The Weeknd that I like. That was just murdering the radio. And one
oh
day,
yeah,
I didn't have my aux cord plugged in. They came on, and I was like, "Who is this? Oh, my boy Abel back on here. You got to call him Abel now. He can't be The Weeknd no more." And my boy Abel on here. Who he singing with? And I'm sitting here singing and I'm jamming. Then I come to find out it was Doja Cat. I felt ashamed of myself,
I
and I
feel
was
like
like, I
truly
can't.
when she focuses on R&B and hip hop, it's amazing. When she goes into like the pop side of things, sometimes I feel like it becomes very commercial.
That show you off song is hard too. I'm gonna show you off. I'm gonna show you off. That song is can tell you get stuck in your head.
And this is proving my point for Doja.
No, I'm just like, bruh. But I ain't gotta like it. Is what I'm saying. So if I had to pick a secondary artist, I don't even know who I would pick because I'd just be throwing out the same ones we always throw out. And
Like who?
because when we think about music, you automatically go back to all the old school artists. You go back to Anita Baker. You go back to what Whitney Houston. You go back to uh, what is her name? I just forgot that quick. But you just go back to that genre of music.
Who are all great in their own right. But I felt like back then they had a lane and they stuck to it. Like I'm a singer, I'm gonna sing my ass off, I'm gonna be the greatest one, but this is my lane.
Like Patti
Patti
LaBelle,
LaBelle.
Gladys Knight. But I don't think that they have that same influence or we carrying that all over into today's day and age where their music is just gonna be forever timeless just because of they came up with those greats and you had to be greats.
Yep.
But more or less, we want y'all to tell us who do you think is the number one female artist? And do you agree that Missy Elliott is number one? Y'all like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.
Peace.